So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Oh. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Pass somewhat off target. Havertz running with the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bellingham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Valverde. And it's Valverde. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. No, he is not giving anything away. That's a good ball out wide. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Played out to the right. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rice, and he has been fouled there. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Now he's off and running. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Referee has just said play on. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Saka. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Driving forward. Good take, and is he in? Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Timber gets it clear. Now Mendy. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Havertz. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Eder Militao. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Ødegaard. Saka. That's good running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Rice. Out to the right. Valverde. And it's made its way to him. And they've switched it over to the other side. Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rice. Pinches it off him. That has ended up in no man's land. Very nicely done. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the action is back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Bellingham. Now there's... and he shoots! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
He's well positioned. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's Bellingham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That has not gone well. Gabriel. Oh, easy pickings there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mendy. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Chance for a shot!
it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8.
Arsenal
Odegaard.
go into the lead.
Number 41.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on,
Number
or
36.
even better, can they get another?
Zubimendi. Coming on the field. Number
Timber.
11. Gabriel
And it's played
Martinelli.
forward. Well read,
Number
nice
10.
interception.
Eze.
Madrid
Number
are, of course, in a
23.
position to
Miguel
go to the
Maria.
bench should the need arise.
Number 16. Longard.
Merino.
Substitutions taking place.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Martinelli. Just about up to 75 minutes. Timber. Saliba. Howson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Martinelli. Tries to pass it through.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's managed to get free. Woola! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what? And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Alexander-Arnold. This looks promising, and that's played in low. And that's going up front in a hurry.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Valverde. And now they can clear their lines.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Valverde. Brahim Diaz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a searching pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Howson cuts out the pass. He's trying to hit the front line here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And a quick reminder today.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients for a
today's
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's played it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Turns and goes, chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Big chance! Chooses to go cross-field. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe! And it's made its way to him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Oh, easy pickings there. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Ball is over the line. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. For Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And that's an excellent interception. Rice. Ødegaard. Havertz. Great defending, strong and determined. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's burst through. Rice. Stood up well to him there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Rice. He's got away. Great chance! Loose. And one more try! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's worked it through. He has found the way through. Now can he find a finish? It's a good-looking delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Vinicius Junior. And now the breakaway. Rice wins the duel this time. And they can counter here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni and Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! It's there! The second half sparks straight into life. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. He's in space and looking for options. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Saka, Odegaard, and it's Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, he's not getting his way this time. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, I think he's been side down. Is that a penalty? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Mikel Merino is standing over this one.
Number 41.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Coming on the field.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 23, Mikel
Saliba,
Number
and it's
11,
Eze driving through the middle.
Substitution.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Camavinga, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's looking to win it for them. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Eze. Threads one in. Can he finish? Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 36, Zubimendi.
And he's managed to get rid.
Field is number 9, Gabriel Jesus. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Rodrigo. That's the keeper's ball.
Rodrigo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Raya with the clearance. And he's decided to go for it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove for...
Goes for the shot! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up. Madrid looked for a second that they might steal it there, but we still have deadlock.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two...
Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Howson has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Yeah, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Odegaard. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass.
Quarter of an hour played. He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, such a clever touch. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
He could be in here.
Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Valverde.
Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Saka.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Zubimendi.
Threads one in. Looking to play him in.
Havertz.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Valverde goes steaming forward.
Saliba cuts it out. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Odegaard.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has not gone well. And that's really well manoeuvred. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Odegaard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Saka. Real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rice. And here's Havertz. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He has found the way through. In by Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saka. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Odegaard. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. There's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And they're quick to press. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Mendy. Very nicely done. Mendy charging forward down that flank. Valverde. That had too much on it. And that has left him in a heap. Saka. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rice with the short one.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Erdegaard. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 41.
Spread out to the left. Oh,
Coming
good
on the
read.
field,
That was well
number
played,
10,
well stopped.
Tete. Number 20, Madueke. Number 23,
Mendy.
Mikel Merino.
Valverde.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Camavinga looking for a runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Diaz. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Eze. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And it's Marino. Zubimendi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Havertz.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Passing nice and neat. Can he finish? Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 36.
So, time for changes
Zubimendi.
on both sides, actually.
Number 6, Gabriel.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Number 2,
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Taking place.
Good ball, good take. And it's Diaz. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Havertz. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Havertz. Madwicki has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rodrigo is offering a right smile there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. It's a searching pass. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, he's been caught napping! And there's the shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. And that will be the final act. Madrid did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Saka. That's a good ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England.
Mbappe! It's in!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Saka. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Saka receives it in a good position here. Tries a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Mendy. Played over towards the opposite flank. And Alexander-Arnold. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rudiger. Eder Militao. That's travelling a long way. And he's had it nicked away. Saka. Oh, super ball. Now this could be a chance. Valverde. Ødegaard wins the duel this time. And it's made its way to him. Oh, what a... Havertz! And the shot's on here. Lovely pass. Takes a shot! He scores! Arsenal are level. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Saka. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Saka with a definite foul there. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a quick one. Mbappe. Bellingham. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Saka. Good pressure, determined, intense. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
He is through here.
And it's Bellingham.
Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Zubimendi. Havertz, who's set up one goal so far.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Rice. Driving on and making good progress. He's got away. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Fantastic from Odegaard! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.